Hey, Crypto Growth fam, how's it going? This is your host Shazib signing in. We're back with another video, folks. Velo Labs, the future is here. It's going to be an interesting one, guys, so make sure to watch till the end. And, folks, for those of you who are new to the channel, we primarily discuss utility coins and potential gems. If you're interested in any of that stuff, then subscribe the channel and hit the notification icon for regular videos. Folks, let's see how the future is indeed here when it comes to Velo. Look at this Velo community. The future is here. We're excited to launch our new PayFi tokenomics light paper now live on our website. We're going to be looking at that in detail in a moment, and then we will check out a really interesting video from Crypto Charged as well about the technicals of Velo and where we are at the moment and how a 20x according to them is possible. So wait, look at this. The updated light paper showcases our vision for PayFi merging PayF AI, merging Web 2 and Web 3. Okay, so here are some highlights. Velo utility, we always talk about utility projects and how Velo is going to be utilized in the infrastructure in the ecosystem. So, how is it being utilized? By powering seamless payments and USDV stablecoin minting, refined tokenomics optimized for our growing Web3 Plus ecosystem, PayFi plus PayFi and RWA, enabling faster, cheaper global transactions. Folks, be it enterprises, be it organizations, everyone wants fast, cheap transactions, payments, and a really good set of product suites for the Web3 Plus folks. So let's check this out. Velo PayFi tokenomics light paper. These are some table of content. Velo ecosystem tokenomics design. Features of the new tokenomic. Understanding the key components. Velo value enhancement. Features and advantages of new USDV. Enhancing Velo utility. New features for users and investors. Strategic vision. Evolving Velo into a foundational asset. So let's check this out, folks. Velo ecosystem economics, tokenomics design, and in the long haul, also the economics design, because it's going to be having an influence on the world economy in the future, hopefully. Look at this. This is the Velo tokenomics flow overview. Core developer, team labs, Velo Foundation, Velo DAO, becoming a governor, Velo holder investor, staking Velo, the stakers earning rewards at the same time. We've got Velo Foundation, Velo Treasury, Foundation Reserve, Ecosystem Development Fund, loyalty programs, incentive pools, Velo incentive pool over here as well. And look at this now, folks. The tree goes on. We've got multi-asset collateralized stable credits USDV. So as you can see, different use cases. BUIDL token PLG USDL. Okay, then we've got USDV direct trading market, USDV trading outside the ecosystem, USDV minting inside the ecosystem. Then we've got ecosystem application, in ecosystem incentives. Look at this, the Web 2, finance, and business. Now we're talking about the use cases. A lot of different use cases, folks, when it comes to Velo. Web 2, finance and business, PayFi, RWA, the real world asset tokenization, off chain business. DeFi, we've got Universe DEX, the decentralized exchange, we've got staking, we've got farming, we've got passive income opportunities. So, why does this matter? The features is that it has an incentive mechanism powering product usage, collateral for the issuance of the USDB stable credit, a staking asset that generates yield. Then we've got the Foundation Reserve, manages collateral and ensures stablecoin integrity. Ecosystem Development Fund supports strategic growth. Awesome. These are some key components over here as well. You have to read this out yourselves in detail. This is interesting. In the Web2 finance and business integration, we've got USDV, which interacts with traditional finance entities like PayFi and RWA, the real world assets, as well as off chain business, suggesting a bridge between traditional finance and blockchain. Folks, this is all that matters in the long haul. This is the cornerstone of the utility projects, folks, connecting and being the bridge between TradeFi, the traditional finance, and the blockchain world. This is what differentiates a utility project from the rest of the crowd. And this is where practical implications, practical use cases come into play. And this is where the enterprises and businesses are going to be thriving, and they will try to utilize Velo as much as possible. We've got governance, staking, and rewards, which we discussed. We discussed everything, but you have to check this out in details yourself. The Velo token extends beyond a utility asset, so you have to focus on this, folks, that it extends beyond a utility asset. Oftentimes we take a certain word for granted. So it is not just merely and just another utility asset, folks. It is serving as a fundamental component that bridges both traditional finance and decentralized finance, basically Web 2, Web 3, the physical realm. Within the traditional finance landscape, Velo integrates with Web 2 financial infrastructures and real world asset platforms such as PayFi, enabling institutional grade applications. I mean, this is awesome, and that too in the long haul will be globally, folks. Look at this. The demand for stablecoins is surging globally as well. And as regulatory clarity, regulations take place, as compliance take place in the future, people will indeed rely on these utility projects, folks. Okay, this is awesome. Check this out. It's been a while since we've got such a detailed analysis on Velo as to what is happening. USDV stability framework, flexible and over-collateralized asset backing, smart contract-based arbitrage, automated liquidation mechanism. Awesome. This is great, folks. So, the PayFi infrastructure, folks. The PayFi offers an intelligent investment experience powered by Velo's AI agent advisors. So this is great. And the best part is that Velo token as a token is being highlighted time and again, folks. It is going to be used in the Velo ecosystem as a whole, so enhancing Velo utility. This is what we're talking about. We're concerned with the utility of the token. We're concerned with the utility of the project, new features, use cases, and for enterprises, for institutions, for users and investors alike. Look at this. Exclusive benefits for Velo holders. By holding or staking Velo, users gain privileged access to new features. Awesome. This is an important part over here, folks. Now, this was highlighted by, I think, Chart Nerd as well, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. The burn and earn mechanism allows Velo holders to vote for token burns, reducing overall supply. This is the best leisure activity of the crypto community holders. The crypto community, they always want a project to burn. They always want a project to not literally burn, but burn their supply, obviously. So, why do they want this? It increases scarcity, participation rewards that align community incentives with ecosystem growth, greater investor involvement. Awesome. Third, we've got loyalty points acceleration. Fourth, we've got collateral and cross-chain utility. Awesome, folks. Then we've got the strategic vision, evolving Velo into a foundational asset Velo aims to evolve from just a utility token into a foundational asset within the broader ecosystem. So how do they plan to do that? By promoting adoption across multiple decentralized applications as staking, collateral, and bridging asset. So this is how the strategy is there to make Velo a key pillar in the world of finance and a key pillar in the utility realm. So this is what Velo is all about in the utility world. Velo wants to become that key pillar, folks. This is great, creating lasting value for holders. Let's hope this happens. Now let's check this video. Yeah, just a moment. Let's check this video out as well from Crypto Charged. The quiet 20x setup nobody is watching. So a lot of people are taking Velo for granted. They're seeing that the price hasn't done really well in the recent times. It has been in an accumulation phase ever since this rally over here. So yeah, this one over here, accumulation, a small one indeed. Let's hope that sooner or later it goes up. Velo may have been forgotten, but its chart is quietly telling a different story. After forming a strong accumulation base from mid-2023 into year-end and carving out a cup and handle pattern, this coin is now showing consistent higher highs. Oh, folks, most of all, utility matters. That is the most important thing when it comes to any project. Utility. Look at this. Technicals are there when it comes to Velo, as you can see. This is the range that makes you sweat and exhausts you 24/7, and the one people wish had bought months later. Yeah, area where you think that the price will fall and break through crucial support and fall into the abyss. This is the area that people are scared from, obviously, and then the price rallies and they wish they had bought around here. This is the 15x move you want without any 20 to 40% range swings. Of course, sweat, dream. So this is how the journey of any investment has happened, be it stock, be it crypto, be it any other project, or even in the real world. If we bring any real estate's chart, I think it might look like a volatile price chart going up and down here and there, folks. So yeah, this is great. Now let's check this video out. Let me increase the volume. Okay, yeah.
Great job building a strong accumulative base in here from May of 23 all the way through December. So you had a clear low that was set here in 22. Obviously, prices were free falling through 22. Another great example of just bad market timing, maybe a great product, bad market timing. You finally, of course, see the whole market start to maybe show a little bit of strength here, not seeing that downtrend ensue so much. And we come back and we set this higher low in here. So, of course, setting that low above the previous low here, and that is all you want to see on macro charts is those higher highs and higher lows developed over longer periods of time. You built this big rounded base in here, and I pointed to this before as a cup and handle pattern. A lot of you guys maybe look at that and you're like, well, I'm not really so much into the patterns. That's perfectly fine, but really all you're looking for with the cup and handle patterns here is a rounded shape like this, right? So I'm just going to bring this in here. And again, this is not an exact science when we're drawing this out here. I'm just showing you guys the general shape. And then what you'll get after that is a handle. And sometimes people will look at the handle and they want to see the handle come exactly like this, and then they want to see that move higher. I think that this potentially could just be a handle that has been forming over a longer period of time, and this whole thing in here might be the handle. And when we look and we zoom out here and how we measure these measured moves or measured targets from our cup and handles, we measure from the base of the cup to the top of the cup. Maybe it stops here right around, this 1.4 cent area. Maybe the top of the cup actually ends up being all the way back here in August. But where I started to see the roundedness was here in February. So let's just on the conservative side say it's roughly an 800% move. And then we measure from the top of the cup that same percentage higher. And that would put us right around here, right around like that 14 cent mark if that measure move were to come into fruition here. Now, I'm also looking though on Velo at some of the imbalances that are at higher prices here. So an imbalance again, team, is when you have a support levels developed. So from May of 21 all the way through September of 21. You develop a support level and you break down from that level without retesting that level as a new ceiling of support. That is what market makers leave behind as an imbalance zone, and it's a zone that market makers are likely to manipulate again in the future. So when we look at this big bullish structure in here, and we see that we've been, developing those higher lows, and I think that's also what's happening here. So low, higher low, and finally now creating another higher low here, we're setting ourselves up to really start to hunt down some of these other areas of interest. And I think that somewhere between 7 and 8 cents and 23 to 28 cents are huge areas that could potentially get struck up in there. So we're seeing potentially a 5x up into that 7-8 cent region, and then upwards of maybe like a 20x up into that 28 cent region. So I see a lot of healthy structure in here, higher highs and higher lows, potentially a very large cup and handle structure that could be additional confluence. I never want you guys to look at a single structure like this and say, oh, well, I see cup and handle, so I'm going all in. Right? We still want to make sure we're looking at, good risk to reward, making sure that we're buying a good support level on top of all of that. When I strip some of this away, guys, again, looking at some of the immediate support in here, we didn't deviate below our July lows here in 2024. So I think that that's a very strong sign as well. You guys can see that these two lows here are also developing a minor higher low here, kind of around that 1 point, let's just call it 1 cent region, give or take. So I think there's great risk to reward here. Very, very small market cap, strong fundamentals. I think it's a decent pick right now.
Nice. I did check before the show, and this was last talked about 4 months ago. And, that was in February, and now it is down 25%. So you are buying at a slight discount today, team, if you were looking to buy Velo. Just want to throw that out there.
So folks, what do you guys think about Velo? Do you think the future is indeed here and it is the key pillar in the crypto world? I would really like your opinions. Do hit the comment box below and let the community know. Anyways, guys, this was it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification icon if you're interested in utility coins and potential gems. And you can also support the channel by becoming a Patreon, as well as checking out Decent and its wallets by following the links in the description box below. Until next time, stay blessed and stay tuned. Thank you very much, everyone.